What made the weather secret was its value to your enemies as well as to yourself. And so, if we had forecast that there would be a clear night, then obviously that's very helpful if you want to plan a bombing raid. So you kept everything secret, and you communicated it through codes. So for the military, everything was coded up, and obviously sort of very long, complicated codes. But for farmers, for Ministry of Fuel, for transport, they were just very simple 2-word codes that gave an idea of weather for tomorrow and the outlook. So we had things like dog, sheep, horse. So dog was good weather, horse was fair weather, sheep was poor weather. And we've got the very last one here, which is fat cow. So, yes, charming. So a cow meant rain in the morning, dry after that, and fat was the outlook, which was in this case uncertain.
Okay. So for the purposes of the military side of things, we know how important that was, but there was also a huge significance on things like food security and making sure everyone was motivated and physically getting them through the war effort.
Yes, food security was huge during the Second World War, and so it was very important that our farmers had an idea of bad weather that might impact the harvests, and so we were giving coded forecasts through the Civil Defence Network. They weren't broadcast, but they were passed out to enable farmers to get the crops in before bad weather.
Today, 80 years ago, the public would then have heard that being broadcast again, uncoded, just as they were used to. What happened later that day?
So, yeah, the evening of VE Day, there was a radio broadcast went out, and it sort of said, now the return of something that you will not have heard for many years. Here is, the weather forecast.
There will be sporadic rain over the whole country with thunderstorms in places, but there will be bright intervals in most districts. The weather will continue warm except on the northeast coast where there will be local fog.